Hello everyone. Today in this module we will learn about another important element of staffing, that is selection. We all know that after recruitment every organization has to follow the process of selection in order to select the best candidate out of those who have applied for the job. So, what is selection? Selection is the process of identifying and choosing the best person out of a number of prospective candidates for a job. It involves total of 8 steps. Number 1, preliminary screening. Number 2, selection test. Employment interview. Next, reference and background check. Selection decision, medical examination, job offer, and the last one is contract of employment. Let's start with the first step, preliminary screening. Preliminary screening, it is a very general and basic interview conducted so as to eliminate the candidates who are completely unfit to work in the organization. So it will leave the organization with the pool of potentially fit employees to fill their vacancies, because the candidates who are totally unfit, they have been rejected. And generally this screening is done in the form of an interview by the HR department of every organization. Next step is selection test. Now the candidates who have cleared the first step, they will be called for the selection test. An employment test or the selection test, it is a mechanism that may be a paper and pencil test, or that may be some practical exercise that attempts to measure certain characteristics of individuals. These characteristics range from aptitudes such as manual dexterity to intelligence to personality. Later on we will study in this module there are generally 5 types of selection tests which can be used to measure candidate skills in different fields. Next one is employment interview. Interview is a formal, in-depth conversation conducted to evaluate the applicant's suitability for the job. Actually, it is being conducted to check the in-depth knowledge of the candidate, because in-depth knowledge we cannot check through the written test. So that will be checked through face-to-face conversation with the candidate, and that is in the form of employment interview. Employment interviews are done to identify a candidate's skill set and ability to work in an organization in detail. Purpose of an employment interview is to find out the suitability of the candidate and to give him an idea about the work profile and what is expected of the potential employee, because interviewee may be given this information by the interviewer. What is he expected to perform on the job? An employment interview is critical for the selection of right people for the right jobs. Now, the candidates who will clear employment interview, they will be asked for references, and generally references they have given in their application form. Reference and background checks. Many employers request names, addresses and telephone numbers of references for the purpose of verifying information and gaining additional information on an applicant. Previous employers, known persons, teachers and university professors can act as references.
Next one is selection decision.
Selection decision. The final decision has to be made from among the candidates who pass the test, interviews and reference checks. And here the views of the concerned manager, concerned superior, okay, they will be generally considered in the final selection because it is he or she who will be responsible for the performance of the new employee. Next one is medical examination. After the selection decision and before the job offer is made, the candidate is required to undergo a medical fitness test. So, job offer is given to the candidate being declared fit after medical examination. The medical exam is also very important step. Why? Because a good system of medical examination, medical checkups, it makes sure that the employee standards of health are higher and there are fewer cases of absenteeism, accidents and employee turnover. Finally, the job offer will be made to the applicant who has passed all the previous hurdles, and this offer will be in the form of letter of appointment. Such a letter generally contains a date by which appointee must report on duty. Appointee must be given reasonable time for reporting. Contract of employment. This is the final step in the selection process. After the job offer has been made and candidate accepts the offer, he joins the job. Then certain documents need to be executed by the employer and the candidate. One such document is the attestation form that contains vital details about the candidate that he has to attest. There is also a need for preparing a contract of employment, agreement of employment between the employer and employee. And generally this contract of employment will include items like job title, duties, responsibilities, date when continuous employment starts, the basis for calculating service, rates of pay, allowances, hours of work, etc. So this is how you can select the best candidate out of those who have applied for the job. Now, we will discuss what types of tests may be conducted. There are 5 types of tests. First one is intelligence test. As the name itself indicates, it is used to check the IQ level, general mathematical skills, logical abilities of the candidates. So this is one of the most important psychological tests used to measure the level of intelligence quotient of an individual. It is an indicator of person's learning ability or the ability to make decisions and judgments. Number 2, aptitude test. What is aptitude? It is your potential to learn new skills. So the test that will measure this potential, that is called as the aptitude test. And why this is important? Because it is an indicator of person's future success score. Third one is your personality test that provide clues to your personality traits like your emotional stability, your reactions, your maturity level and the value system like honesty, commitment. These tests probe the overall personality, and this test it is most difficult to design and implement. Trait test, it is to measure the candidate's skill, candidate's knowledge for the job for which he has applied. Like if you have applied for job of accountant, then your basic skills regarding the accounting work will be checked. That will be your trait test. These tests measure the existing skills of the individual. They measure the level of knowledge and proficiency in the area of professions or technical training. And the difference between aptitude test and trade test is that aptitude test measures the potential to acquire skills, to acquire new skills, while the trade test measures your skills that you already possess, that you already have acquired. And last one is the interest test to check the interest of the candidate. Every individual has fascination for some job than the other. Interest tests are used to know the pattern of interest or involvement of a person, to check which job fascinates, which job attracts the individual more than others. So these 5 tests, these are being conducted in the selection procedure, and which test will be conducted, that depends on the organization and requirement of the job for which the candidate is to be selected. That's all for today. In the next module, we will be learning about the training and development. Till then, good day to all of you.